The most impactful part. Wait, let me do that. I said Oh! Oh!
That's the beat. Step right up.
Stop. That's way.
That is usually how it goes.
Sophie. Wait, Sophie. Guys.
No, I'm not ready. Everybody's looking at me, and I feel pressure.
I'll just wait outside.
I think the most impactful time in youth for me was just kind of realizing that there was people outside of school and outside of just like normal everyday relationships that cared about me. I could come here and I could just meet with my youth group leaders, meet with people in my group, and just understand that like there was people who genuinely cared about my faith and the steps that I was taking to get there.
I think the most impactful part of youth for me was my first summer camp and just like meeting everybody here and like really just feeling like a part of this family.
Probably all the friendships that I made. There's some girls that I've been in group with since 7th grade, and we've really just become sisters, and I've loved watching them grow in their faith and the ability to grow alongside them.
I think the most impactful part of my time in youth was my relationships with my leaders, whether it was Audra or Julie or Haley. I think that those relationships are something you need to cherish because there's not really that many people that have the time to care about you and listen to what's going on and walk alongside you with it.
My most impactful time of me being at youth is the group time every Sunday because it's a grand time to just talk.
The most impactful part of Sunday 6 was all of the outside stuff we did, like for our city, just volunteering around and everything like that. Those made the best memories.
It has to be the first time I like acknowledge the difference between the community here and the community like outside of here with like everyone else in the world.
Getting to know other young believers and growing our faith together.
Definitely camp. I remember winter camp. My first winter camp was my most impactful time in youth, and just Sunday to Sunday, getting to spend time in this community.
The most impactful part of being at Sunday 6 was, I guess, at summer camps, after the sermons, just having group time and getting deep with each other and being vulnerable. It's really cool because you can really see what your true relationship is with God versus what you think it is, because it's kind of like, it's cool.
I think the most impactful part was probably summer camp. I think that's when I felt the closest to like God and like my group and made the best relationships.
Probably winter camp 2022 because I met so many impactful relationships and I really grew closer in my relationship with God.
The comfort and guidance that I needed when I needed it most, like specifically during summer camp.
I would say the most impactful thing about our time in youth would be our late night talks at summer camp.
I definitely think overall it was just every single one of the summer camps. It's just such an amazing way to get away from the world and you really just encounter God and you're surrounded by so many believers, and I think like all, 7 or 8 of them that I've been to, they've just been life-changing.
The most impactful time at youth for me was definitely telling my testimony my first summer camp to my group leader Ray, and Jeremy was there too, and we were looking out like over the ocean at Point Loma, and it was just super like real, and that was the first time that I like truly understood like my story and who I was like as a Christian.
I think my most impactful moments have been the bus rides to summer camp and winter camp, because it's just a very special moment. There's no phones or anything, no distractions. Some very cool bonding moments.
The most impactful part was collectively all of the group times in camp, just really getting to know each other and talk on a deeper level than just surface, and it made me feel like this is where I should be.
The word I think that describes my time in youth best would be refresh, because it's the time of your week where you can be with your friends, be with your leaders, and just refresh your soul.
Can I say life-changing?
Yeah.
Okay, that's 2 words. One word to describe what Redemption Youth means to me is life-changing.
In one word, Redemption Youth means family.
Home.
Growth.
Community.
I had a word, but I lost it. Refreshment, I guess.
Compassionate, just the way that people love really well. They like check up on you throughout the weeks.
Loving.
One word to describe my time here is indescribable.
I had a word. Hold on. Hold on. Community. That's all I'm gonna say.
I would say comfort, just because like every time that I felt stressed outside of church and like just in my life, I've came here and it's just like an outlet, whether that's camps or just Sunday 6 or church in the mornings on Sunday. Just a good place to unplug and just have a community that loves you. So
One word I would use to describe the ministry is memories, because I've created a lot of good memories here.
Family.
Acceptance.
I'm gonna say brotherhood because I think the guys in my group have really become my brothers during the last 6 years.
I would definitely say passionate. Everyone here has a passion for growing their relationship with the Lord, and just God's love is here in this place.
I definitely think it means community. I've definitely found my community and the people that like I can stick by and just love on them. They love me, and like we're just community.